What's good boys, it's KieranTV here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to optimize Windows in your in-game settings to maximize FPS and visibility so you're able to get higher kill games and a smoother gameplay experience. Right boys, getting straight into the Windows settings, you want to go to the search bar and type in msconfig. You want to go to boot, you want to make sure no GUI boot is ticked, and you want to make sure the timeout is on 3 seconds. Then you want to go to advanced options, and you want to make sure the maximum amount of processors is selected, and you want to make sure this box is ticked right here as well. Then you want to go to maximum memory, you want to untick it, you want to tick it, and then you want to untick it again. So it's like this, it's unticked but it still has the number there. Then you want to click OK, apply, and then OK. Next step, you want to go to the search bar again and type in game mode. You just want to make sure this is ticked right here. Then you want to go to game bar, Xbox game bar, and you want to make sure this is unticked. You want to make sure everything else is unticked in there as well. You want to go to captures. You just want to untick everything in there. Put everything at the minimum setting as well on this. Next thing you want to do is type in power options. You're going to click edit power plan. Then you want to go to change advanced power settings. And you want to click hard disk, and then you want to put this on 0. Then you want to go down to process power management, and you want to go to minimum processor state and put 100. And just click OK, apply, and OK. Once you've done that, you want to go to the top right here and click power options, and you want to make sure this is on high performance. After you've done that boys, you want to press Ctrl Shift Escape. This will bring up the task manager. You want to go to performance, you want to go to GPU, and in the top right it's going to show you what GPU you have. So once you know the name of your GPU, you just want to type it in on Google. So for me it's GTX 1070, and then you want to put drivers on the end. This will bring you to the website where you need to install the drivers for your GPU. So for me it's NVIDIA. And then once you're in the website, you just want to find your GPU. So for me it's GeForce 10 series, and it's the GTX 1070. Then you just want to click start search, and then the driver is going to come up here. It's normally the top one. You want the game ready driver. Right, so once you've downloaded your new GPU driver, you just want to restart your PC, and this next step's for NVIDIA users only. So you want to right click your desktop and you want to go to NVIDIA control panel. If it doesn't come up, you just want to go to your Microsoft Store, and then you just want to type in control panel, and it'll come up here. So if it doesn't show up, just download this. Once you've got this open boys, you just want to go to change resolution, and you want to make sure your native resolution is ticked. I'm using stretch right now, so ignore this, but normally it'd be 1920 or 1440p. And you just want to make sure your maximum refresh rate of your monitor is selected here as well. Once you've done that, you just want to click apply, and you want to come up to configure surround sound and physics, and you want to make sure this is selected as your GPU. This will stop like a lot of crashes in most games. Once you've done that, you want to go to manage 3D settings, and you just want to copy my settings right here. So I'll go down slowly, just pause the video if you need to. So there's my settings right there. The only thing I will say is if you're getting really bad FPS, put this texture filtering quality to maximum performance. Once you've done that boys, you just want to go on Google, and you want to download this. I'll have it in the description, but it's called CCleaner. It's free. You just want to go on the website, and you want to download the free version, the far left one right here, the free download. Once you've got that downloaded, you just want to open it up. First thing you want to do is you want to go to custom clean, and you want to go to applications, and you want to untick internet cache and cookies. This is just so every time you do a wipe on this app, it doesn't sign you out of everything. So once you've done that, you just want to click analyze. So once you've clicked analyze, it's just going to tell you at the top how much needs to be removed, and to remove it you just click run cleaner. So what I normally do is I keep clicking analyze, and I keep clicking run cleaner until it's all gone. Like as you can see, that number is just getting lower and lower, so I'm just going to keep pressing it until it's all gone. There we go, 0 bytes removed. And then once you've cleaned your PC, you just want to go to registry, and you want to scan for issues. As you can see, I've got 16 issues found. You just want to click review selected issues. Then you want to make sure you click no. You don't click yes, click no, and then fix all selected issues. You just want to do this a couple of times as well until it says 0. Once you've done that, you just want to come down to tools and you want to click uninstall, and you just want to uninstall anything that you don't use. Be careful though, don't uninstall anything that says Microsoft at the start, otherwise it might fuck your PC up. For example, a couple of things in here that you can get rid of is stuff like Skype, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, weather, stuff like that. And you can also get rid of these Xbox things as well if you don't use them. I do use them because I like to go on Xbox parties with my friends on Xbox, but if you don't use Xbox app, you can delete these as well. Another little tip to keep your PC quite clean, you want to open up File Explorer, you want to go to this PC, and you want to click View at the top, and you want to tick Hidden Items right here. You want to go to your C drive, your main drive, you want to go to Windows, and you want to scroll down until you see Temp right here. And you just want to pin this to your quick access. Once you've done that, you want to come down to search bar and type in temp percentage. It's going to bring up another temporary file. You want to pin this one to quick access as well. So once you've got both of them pinned, you just want to clear these out every day. And to clear them out, you just press Ctrl A and then your delete key on your keyboard. Make sure you clear your recycle bin as well. So once you've done that in CCleaner, you just want to come down to the search bar and type in background apps. And you want this ticked at the top, but you want to review this list and just untick anything that you don't want running in the background. So for me, the only thing I've got ticked is the Xbox Party app. And that's it. You'll probably have a lot more things in here than me, but I like to keep my PC relatively clean and I delete a lot of apps that I don't use. Once you've done that, you want to come down to location. And you want to come down here and click clear. Then you want to come down to notifications and you want to untick it. That's pretty much it for the Windows settings. The last thing you want to do is just come down to search bar once again and type in Windows Update. And you just want to make sure you're up to date on Windows. So as you can see, I've got a download here. I'm going to install that now. And then once you've done your download, you just want to restart your PC and we'll get into the game settings. Right boys, so moving on into the in-game settings, you want to come over to graphics. And you want to make sure your display mode's on full screen. You want to make sure your refresh rate's on the max it can go to. Make sure your res is on the max it can go to. Dynamic resolution, you want this disabled. Aspect ratio, automatic. VSync disabled. Custom frame rate, I normally just put this on unlimited. If your PC does get quite hot though, I'd put this on custom. And I'd put the menu and auto focus limit to 60. Brightness, you just want this on 53. Display gamma, I've actually got on 2.4. I feel like I can see better compared to 2.2. NVIDIA highlight, you want this disabled. NVIDIA low latency, you want this on enable post boost. This will give you the lowest input lag. You want to come over to quality. Field of view, you want this on 120. If you're on controller, try 110. Advanced, you want ADS field of view unaffected. Camera movement, you want this on least. Render resolution, put this on 100. I wouldn't go any lower or higher with this. Sometimes I play on 85 if I'm in a tournament and I'm trying to get max FPS. Streaming quality, you want this on low. Texture resolution, normal or very low if your PC really suffers. Texture filter and anisotropic, you want this on low. Particle quality, everybody wants this on high. It actually gives you more FPS and it makes it easier to see as well. Bullet impacts and sprays, you want this disabled. Tessellation disabled. Dismemberment disabled. On-demand texturing disabled. Filmic strength, we want this on 1. If you're wondering why, just read this yellow text right here. Film grain, you want this on 0. Anti-aliasing off. Depth of field disabled. Motion blur, you want both of these off. Shadows, the lowest that can go so that you can see better. Cache spot shadows, you want these both enabled. This will just store the map, so every time you go into a new game, it's already loaded the map. And your PC doesn't have to work harder to load it in again. Particle lighting, you want this on low. Ray tracing, you want this on disabled. Ambient occlusion disabled. And screen space reflection on disabled. Next thing, you want to come over to interface. Minimap shape, you want this on square. And minimap rotation, you want on. Compass, I've got this disabled because I never really use it. I just use my pings. Then you want to come over to audio. And you want to use either boost high or boost low. If you've got a bassy headset, then you want to use boost high. If you haven't got a bassy headset, then try boost low. Master volume, I've got this on 20. If I was you, I'd play it anywhere between like 15 and 40. Music, you want this on 0. Dialogue volume, I've got this on 50. Always leave this on 100, boys, and if you want to lower your game sound, just use the master volume. Juggernaut music, you want this disabled. Hit markers, doesn't matter. Mono audio really does matter, you want this one disabled. And then put this in 0 as well, just to make sure. And that's about it, boys.